All right, so what did my guitar teacher forget to show me? Now, first let me pay them props. They showed me so much. Wouldn't be half the player I am without him. But drop me a comment if this has happened to you. Do you have those light bulb moments where you discover something on the guitar you wish you had seen years before? Now, this came out pretty early for me because I kept seeing photos of some of my favorite players like John Frusciante of the Peppers doing a shape like that or a shape like this. And I was really intrigued what it was because what do guitar teachers show us? They show us the good old bar chords. So if we had, like, let's say we had a C, G, A minor, right? They're gonna show us all the bar chords. But what's hiding inside of those bar chord shapes? Triads. I'll drop a playlist at the end of this. I've got a bunch of videos on this, but input equals output, right? Whatever you put into your learning, you're gonna get on the output. Now, look right here. Here's a little slice of the circle of fifths. That's my main tool I use, linked in the description. We are in the key of C major. So we're gonna do a 1, C, 5, G, 6, relative minor, A minor chord progression. Now, let's get the first chord chart up here. I'm gonna jam over it, and then I'm gonna give you the jam track at the end with the bass and drums, all right? Now, what do you notice about this first chord chart, this C major right here, okay? Now, what I did is I highlighted the triad. Now, what they didn't show me is they showed me the bar chord. You know, when you're a beginner, you get really frustrated. Bar chords are not easy to play. You see some guys doing the thumb over thing. You don't even know what's going on there, right? But I was really intrigued by the triad. So I highlighted the notes. Red is the root. You got C, right? Major third is in blue, and then the 5 is in turquoise, G. So C, E, G. So that's what it was. I was like, oh my, you gotta be kidding me. The triad is hiding right inside that bar chord? And I've been playing bar chords all these years and I didn't realize it. Now, why is that important? Well, A, sometimes you wanna strip down the chord, right? You want simplicity. Simplicity equals beauty. Or you might be playing, excuse me, with multiple musicians and you don't wanna crowd the mix, right? So burn that in your brain, C, E, G. And then when you see me do it in the jam track, I'm gonna arpeggiate C, E, G. Just go back and forth. C, E, G, C, E, G, okay? Now, let's go to the next one. The 5 in a C major chord progression or G, same thing. No bar chord, right? So I put all the notes there that highlight that bar chord, right? But I only emphasize the triad in the colors, and they're gonna stay very consistent. Chord charts are linked in the description. Download them, burn them in your brain, use them with the jam track. All right, so G, B, D, G, B, D. Okay, so C, C, E, G, G, B, D. Now let's go to the third chord in the progression, A minor. Now, A minor triad's a little different. Instead of this shape, you gotta flat that third. There's your third. You're gonna go like this, and you're gonna have it like that. So you can see I have A, C, E. Okay, A, C, E. Now the triads are really cool too because I love music theory. I know a lot of you don't, but remember, input equals output. The more you know, the more you can apply it in the output of playing the instrument, all right? So again, let's do the chord charts one more time. C, right? No C bar chord. C triad, C, E, G. Inside of that C major bar chord, right? Then down to the G, no G major bar chord. No G major bar chord. G, B, D, G major triad, okay? G, B, D. But this gives you that foundation. If half of you out there would just learn the formula, it's not even a formula, just memorize the notes in your triads, you'll be able to apply that in real time. And then A minor bar chord, strip down to the A minor triad. All you're doing is lifting that middle finger off to flat the third. That's how you make a major third or a major chord into a minor is you flat the third, A, C, E. All right? So that's it. That's basically it. I'm gonna probably do a whole bunch of these, but I love when you guys drop comments and tell me what are things that your teachers taught you but didn't point out. And don't get me wrong, teaching music is hard, especially in this day and age when you're sitting in a room by yourself and I'm just talking into a camera. I don't have interaction. I didn't even know a lot of the questions to ask as a student. So a teacher needs to pull that out of you as well. And you guys dropped a lot of good comments on the first one. So I'll probably link that at the end of this. Go back, watch that, and see what I'm showing you there. All these things, I'm always gonna keep saying, connect the dots, connect the dots, connect the dots. And you know, I have a whole new playlist on here of me playing with a brand new band I'm starting to jam with. And I'm literally taking these concepts I'm teaching you and I'm using them on the spot, whether I'm improvising or I'm stripping down chords or I'm finding the right voicing. All right, so now here's what I'm gonna do. In the jam track, it's gonna be sets of 4 bars each, right? So it's gonna go C, G, A minor, 2 bars of A minor, okay? The second time through, it's gonna go G, okay, C to A minor, just to switch it up. Now if you watch me, I'll have a close-up of my hands. See if you can do this just for fun. The second time through the set of chord progressions, I actually kind of slide my pickup in there on the fly and I do the offbeat. Okay, so, but again, real simple, solid foundation. You gotta have that before you can build the house. All right, so if you're new to the channel, I'd love to keep you. You guys know all the YouTube drill. Hit that like button. Let's help as many as we can. We're getting close to 5K, so all of you that have been here, you're amazing. I just want us all to help each other become better musicians. All right, so let me get to the jam track, then I will wrap it up. I'll give you the jam track of drums and bass, and I'll have the chord charts linked in the description, and we'll go from there. All right, so here's me jamming. Check it out, but most of all, have fun, all right? You got this. Here we go. All right, you saw what I did there. Nothing too crazy, just real simple. Again, you'll notice so many players using that shape, and if you know this, great, but if you don't, great. But this is a shape you're always gonna use. Triads will never fail you, whether you're on an acoustic by yourself, whether you're on an electric, whether you're playing with 2 people, 3 people, a full band. Those will always be used in music. They're kind of the backbone of everything we do, and it's a great jumping off point to connecting all this theory stuff further down the line. All right, so again, check out the links. Check out that Sweetwater link. That's how I support myself with coffee, at least. And again, let's keep this channel going. Check out the newsletter. We're growing that super fast. I'm putting some really good content in there for you guys. Now, if you've made it this far and you've watched, write the words jellyfish after you make your comment. And again, tell me, what are things that you've had light bulb moments about? Like, you're gonna keep having these discoveries, right? Music is so deep, it keeps going forever. We'll never know it all, but remember, input, put in that input so you can get the output in the playing and have even more fun. I promise you, you will love it. All right, so without further ado, here's that other video link somewhere here, check that out. And here is your jam track. Let me know how you do. Get those chord charts in the description. Peace.